No secret that Knox County continues to grow, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. Tonight, our Harry Sullivan is taking a look at how the area has already changed and what's still ahead.
Well, by 2055, around 600,000 people are expected to call Knox County home. We went out to Hardin Valley to see the impact of the growth happening right now. These are the familiar sounds at Appalachian Farmstead in Hardin Valley. But these days, there's a different sound that echoes through the trees.
When we first moved here 6 years ago, there were basically in our general area right here 2 subdivisions. Second one not that old, just kind of being built. And since then it's just exploded. Subdivisions all over the place in Hardin Valley from one end of it to the other end of it.
Owners Dennis and Peggy Vanderfecht raise champion donkeys across 25 acres. The donkeys don't seem to mind the growth, but the Vanderfechts are worried.
Really, one of our big concerns here is the number of people that move in. The roads can't accommodate it and the schools can't accommodate it. And no, we don't have school children, but that's still a concern. It should be a concern for everybody.
Take a look at a recent aerial image of the Vanderfecht property. A lot of construction going on. 2020, a little less. Same story in 2010. You don't have to go too far back, just 2003, till the entire area looks rural in Hardin Valley. In April, Knox County leaders approved the new growth policy plan to prepare for the estimated 70,000 people expected to move here over the next 20 years. Knox County Engineering and Public Works Director Jim Snowden is on the front line dealing with the boom.
We're a good place for a lot of folks who want to come and live, which is a great thing, but it also brings challenges for my department to keep up with that infrastructure.
Part of the draw to East Tennessee, the natural beauty, the rolling hills and mountains, but that makes it difficult to build.
You know, Camel Station is a great example of a very busy road that connects to the interstate in Hardin Valley. You know, you look at trying to widen that road, it's just going to be cost prohibitive because you got a mountain on one side and a cliff on the other.
Nearly $103 million is in the budget for road projects and improvements in the county over the next 4 years. They've already completed many projects like the Hardin Valley Roundabout, sitting next to dozens of subdivisions.
Well, we're certainly seeing a lot of questions about how we're going to extend utilities and who's going to pay for that.
Dean and professor of the University of Tennessee's Baker School for Public Policy, Marianne Wanamaker, specializes in population growth and the economy.
Certainly in Knox County, we're having debates about, is this an appropriate use for this land, and is this an appropriate density of housing for this land, considering everything else that needs to go with it, including roads and transportation.
She says it's not just about infrastructure, it's about maintaining the quality of life people expect.
So population growth matters for a lot of things that economists like me care about. So schools, transportation, commuting, daycare, work, all those sorts of issues that we think really matter for people's lives. Population growth matters for that.
And it's all about finding a balance between new and old. With all the changes coming, the Vanderfechts say no matter what, they'll push through.
Our farm is going to stay the size it is, but we do know a lot of people that have large tracts of land have been asked, and a number have sold, obviously, because there's still subdivisions being approved all the time throughout here.
Well, you can read the full Knox County growth plan right now inside the WVLT News app to see what changes are coming to your neighborhood over the next 20 years in Knox County.